Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Banclam, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I have been a busy boy. No rest for the wicked, as they say. I promised you guys more pixel art, and more pixel art I have delivered. This mushroom cloud took me like, I don't know, hours to build alone. That doesn't even include gathering resources. And yes, I did do it between episodes because pixel art is tedious and takes a lot of time, and I can't think of a way to make that process entertaining from a viewer's perspective. At least not without additional tools that are not available to me in INDEV. But wait, there is more. What, you guys didn't think I just did one, did you? Nope, I did two of them. And this is number 2. For those of you who do not know, this is Kuromi. She's a little bit of a villain, so I thought to myself this would be excellent pixel art for my Hell Beach. There's much more pixel art on the way. It just takes a lot of time to gather the resources and even more time to finish the build. So if you've made a pixel art request, just know that I have not forgotten you, and that request is more than likely going to be fulfilled. If you are somebody who has an idea for some kind of pixel art that I can build, then let me know and I'll see if I can't find one that's buildable with the blocks that I have available to me. Okay, that's enough looking at art. I think I have some iron smelting in here. I sure do. Nice. We're gonna need a lot of iron because I have a digging project to get started on. Something else I have done is build the storage facility. This is so much better than what I had before. Now I just find the storage unit with the gold block, and that's where I keep most of my main things. No more running up and down flights of stairs just to build something. Because sure, I can store a lot of blocks in this building, but it's just really difficult walking all the way across the room, going upstairs, walking across the room, going upstairs. It's just too much. It adds way too much time to every project, and I don't want episodes to take any longer than they already have to. For today's project, I think we need to do some digging. Oh wait, another thing that I have worked on is this magic shop. There's a crafting table here. I tried to make it look as mystical as possible. We've got loads of books, so you can see there's centuries of knowledge stored here. Really, the idea is to do the best I can with what I have available to me in INDEV, even though half of these blocks aren't really available, but you know, things are better this way if you ask me. We certainly have enough room for a build here, and this is the entrance to our mines. Need a torch here, that's for sure. Maybe a couple here as well. Was not able to do that before. Let's go ahead and light this mine shaft up. Jeez. It's dangerous down here. There we go. Anyways, that is the entrance to our mines, so I think we should build something there. I do have an idea. Other than just a standard building, I think there should be a giant diamond pickaxe right here to signify, hey, this is where you go mining. I think that's a good idea. Okay, back to what I was saying. I have a digging project that we need to get started because these roads need to go further out. As you can see, I've already bridged over the lava river, or lava canal, if you will, which is going to continue that way. Remember, we have to take this thing all the way across the entire Hell Island, and I still plan on doing that. Okay, I certainly need to make more torches, but this place has to get flattened out. All of this needs to go. As soon as it is, then we can actually start working on more buildings on this side. Oh, get off me. Jerk. As I was saying, we can start working on more buildings. Then the road will be a two-way, double roads all the way with buildings on either side. That is going to look really good. We're going to have some oak trees. We're going to have some street lights. It's going to look really nice. This is the starter home. As you can see, it is still covered with cobblestone. It's covered with cobblestone because if a creeper comes over and blows this thing up, remember, that's the end of the challenge. You cannot let the starter house get destroyed. So I just fortified it like no tomorrow. But now that the area around it is becoming more safe, I'm going to lay some torches down and get a lava stream going alongside the road here, I think it's time to uncover this thing so we can see where it all began anytime we would like to. And go mining. Like, we even have an original chunk of the hill that was here next to the house. It is actually really insane to think about what this place looked like just a few months ago. And to be quite frank with all of you, I'm not even close to even thinking about being done. I want to cover this entire island. Even though we do not have a lot of blocks to work with, I want to see exactly how far I can take things with just regular old INDEV in these harsh and absolutely hellish conditions. Well, that's about enough yak. I think that took me maybe 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours, I'm thinking. But this place is completely cleared and flattened, except for this bit right here. The only reason I've left this here is because I didn't want to lose this lava. It's natural forming lava. I did not place this here, and I thought it would be cool to incorporate it into a build. I tried my best to keep the place lit up as I continued digging, but as you can see, it's not fully mob proof. That's not a really big issue though. Whoa. That's interesting. It would probably be a good idea to mark where I want these builds before I start placing blocks. I'm going to move this stuff. Then we are going to finish this road, and that will make things much easier to plan out. Last time I did all the building without putting the road, and then I didn't have room for my streetlights. So we're not going to have that problem this time. This time we're going to do it right, and everything is going to look brilliant. Smelt this iron. Damn. I ignored those steps because I assumed they were you, and now you die. Holy crap. Could have been bad. Everything's okay. We didn't die. Not this time. Definitely need to stay much more alert. And as you can see, this is where I plan to have the road turn and go straight over to the Wool Donalds. No footstep sounds. Nope. From now on, if I hear footsteps, I eliminate it. See? 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 I'm not even giving you a chance to wander over here. Come on. No, 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 no. These lava streams should keep our new road nice and safe. Man, the creepers are really out here tonight. They got some kind of malfunction. But I do need the gunpowder. I enjoy blowing things up myself, so this would have been a lot faster had I had more dynamite. That's something to think about. I need to get some lava streams going here too. You know, I had planned on a two-way road. I actually do have room for a two-way road. So I think I am going to do that. So the streetlights will have to wait just a little bit longer. This week, I have decided to try something a bit different. I decided that instead of putting out 2 or 3 episodes this week, I would just go ahead and put out one episode that encapsulates everything that I needed to do for this city block to become a reality. So this first building is a parking garage. There's a lot of people that live in the residential buildings around here. Some of them may be fortunate enough to have a vehicle, and if they did have a vehicle, they would need to park it somewhere. A parking garage, I thought, really made a lot of sense, considering I have 3 apartment buildings now. We have that one there, this one here, and now these across the street. I wanted to try making something that looked a little more like a house, but we are in a city and I don't want, a bunch of little structures. I want everything to mostly be, big buildings. As usual, there is still a lot of interior work to do in some of these, but because of the limitations of INDEV, I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do with each of them. It will take a little bit of time and a lot of creativity for me to find out what I'm going to do with these spaces. Regardless, I think the city is starting to shape up quite nicely, even if some of the buildings let the rain in. I need to put a roof on this thing. Still looks pretty good from the ground though. I really like this one, but I feel like it's lacking something. Originally, I had windows here. You can see I have the glass. I didn't remove it, but they didn't exactly stand out very well. So I put these here instead for now, just to remind myself I need to bring the windows forward or add a border or something. I'm not sure. I will figure it out though. As usual, if you have any ideas, please feel free to leave a comment below and tell me what you think I can do to improve this area. One thing I want to do is I want to dig up all of this stone here and I want to put down some dirt blocks so the grass will continue. I have deemed this building the cheese hut. Once again, I wanted some house-like structures. I want it to be more like this stuff here. Big buildings, but we have a problem. That building in particular almost reaches build height. They can't really get any taller than that. And I'll be honest, I wanted that thing to be twice as tall as it actually is. But we can't go any higher than that because it's INDEV, But what we can do is we can go down. And what we can start doing is I could finish this city block down the line here. The roads, the end here and at the end here, and even further down when we get down that far, they can all go this way. Not only should we flatten out this whole area, but I'm suggesting that we should make it a big crater. Like dig the whole top layer off and then start digging like a pit. A big fiery pit with a city built right in it. And yes, I know this is very ambitious and I know it's going to take a very long time, but I never intended for this series to last a day or a week or a couple of months. This series, the INDEV Hell Challenge, this is my main event. And even though we have come pretty far, I assure you, we're nowhere near completion and I'm not even close to satisfied with what we have yet. I don't know if I will ever be satisfied. I just know that I have to keep pushing. I have to keep coming up with ideas and creating the best I can. And then I know for sure one day I can look back and I can say, yeah, man, we freaking did that. We conquered INDEV Hell when everybody else was too scared to because they didn't have a door. I'd like to say that I'm going to take a break and relax for a while, but as soon as I stop recording, I'm going to finish editing and then I'm getting right back into the game. And I'm going to continue conquering my domain. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because there's going to be many more to come just like it. I'll see you all next time. And until then, stay golden.